Hello there, beautiful people. This is Alessandro, and this is my N+1 video about the Piscine experience here at Codam Amsterdam. I'm recording this video when it's almost midnight. I came back home very recently. Today it was a long day, and I'm very tired. I have to admit this. Today it was a day of rush evaluations, so everybody that was subscribed to the rush project, which is a project where you are randomly assigned to other 3 students. I had my evaluation, and I am very glad to be sharing with you that it was positive. We were questioned on some things, and the person that was having the lowest level in the group was also able to explain the code, and I'm really thankful because it took me in the first place and also the other component of the group a lot of time, and at the end of the day I was really proud of her. I was proud of the way she was able to explain the code. She was answering all the questions, and really good job to us, and good job especially to her. I think she made probably the extra effort to repeat what could be potentially asked during the evaluation, and yeah, I'm very happy for this success. Of course, I had time after the evaluations to have a confrontation also with other pisciners that were in others group, and I just found out that the dynamic that I had was not a unique dynamic, but it was quite of a common event. So the level of the people in the group is of course different, and yeah, there were situations much worse than mine. For example, in one group there was a person that didn't show up, and the whole group was evaluated with a 0. So it's very important that everybody shows up for the evaluation of the rush projects. And there were other groups where they had a very strong person which was completely not collaborative, so not even trying to dedicate the time needed to just explain the code to the person with less knowledge and experience. So at the end of the day I realized that besides not dealing with the easiest situation, I was still lucky, and we were at the end of the day a group that worked together somehow in its own way, but it worked, and we showed it today. I also had a reflection regarding myself and my journey in this world of basically IT. And the IT industry is an industry that attracts a lot of people, but different people from the one I was used and I'm coming from. I was working in the HR industry, so I was really working in an industry where dealing with people and having to do with people is really the number one thing. So in terms of soft skills and relational skills, and sometimes also collaborative skills, the general rules tend to be commonly understood by everyone, and there is a common ground of, yeah, I would say just relational skills that you can take for granted into the HR industry. While in IT, especially in programming, you can have very strong guys, very competent people that and also students, not only professional, because right now we are in the realm still of students that somehow can be very good at programming but really need to work on their relational skills and need to discover them still. And I just realized that this is something probably a school like Codam, this peer-to-peer approach, is teaching to people lacking relational skills, because even the people that are in the piscine with years of experience in programming, or they are just good already at programming, I think what they are learning, besides improving their code and maybe exploring different projects, is really how to relate with different people and how to relate with people with less knowledge than them, how to work in a team. We're basically on the same boat, but fighting different monsters, different battles. My battle is to become good at coding. Their battle is become maybe good at relating with others and be collaborative enough to just explain what they're doing and enjoying working with others as well. This is, of course, again, just my subjective point of view, but it's just another way around to see the context from another perspective than just pointing the finger at someone that was less collaborative and to say, oh, he's strange, he doesn't want to help. What else can I say? As for my own experience, I felt it today by looking at the code I was able to do very slowly. That code itself, it's becoming more difficult. I was surprised today that during one of my evaluation, I wrote the code somebody else was evaluating, and at one point I was like, wow, it seems so complex. Did I really wrote that? And indeed I had, but I think day by day the code itself and the requests from the exercises are becoming more complex, and that's of course good. It means that the learning curve is progressing. There are a lot of stuff to catch up and a lot of stuff to really make sure to got them right, and that's for sure an important aspect. Today out of the school there was a small group of people that organized a small talk next to the river. It was nice. The people at this school are very nice, very friendly, very open, and yeah, I just see that Amsterdam is such a beautiful city, especially the area of the school. I really like it. You're really in the city center, and it's the part where I think National Museum of Science is. So it's a very interesting area, I think, also environmentally. And yeah, I enjoyed my day, and it was a tiring day, but another satisfactory one. Tomorrow I will work probably on implementing and pushing a little bit with new topic. I would love to finish the evaluation of one of the main project I was working on individually, and I would love to start another one, and then there will be basically 2 days, no, probably 1 day before the exam, and I would love to spend that day just repeating and replicating all the codes and the knowledge I've reached so far, just to make sure that I can retain how to do stuff in case I have similar exercises in the exam, and yeah, just to make sure I'm confident in the code that I delivered so far. That's the plan. I will let you know. And I think for today it's all. So I guess I'm gonna see you tomorrow with the next video.